Hello everybody, Mr. O here, and these are my expectations. I give these to 2D Art 1 students and very new students who move into the district. There will be a worksheet that's very important because you're only going to be able to miss 3 or you get a 0 because you need to know these things. Now, when you take other classes with me, the expectations will be much shorter because it's just redundant. My expectations don't change. Anything different for a lesson, I will teach within a lesson, okay? I'm glad you guys are here, but when I'm talking, please don't talk and make sounds. No yelling or shouting in class, period. That might make things enjoyable for you, but other people are trying to work and be creative, and sometimes chaos doesn't allow for creativity. Now, sometimes chaos is very creative, but not always. During work time, you can quietly talk to each other, and we will talk about what we can't talk about a little bit later. Now, respect. You want to be respected, show respect, especially to the art materials and supplies in the art room. This room is constantly changing. I'm trying to get the best stuff for you from doing high quality computers, high quality supplies, and the more money we save from not destroying things, the better stuff I can get for you. And that's part of acting like an adult, and that way I can treat you like an adult. And I should just leave my hand on this. In classrooms, just like myself, classmates, we all have our personal bubbles. We all have our different opinions and feelings. So please respect that. And hands and feet off to oneself for any reason. I'm not a big fan of people running around, smacking each other, any of that. That's not for the art room. You do that on your own time, but not the art time, please. And definitely don't touch anyone else's artwork for any reason. Not excusable. And so we are only should be touching our artwork unless told otherwise. Art material responsibility. Please make sure the tables and chairs are aligned, pushed in, cabinets are closed, stuff's put away. The big thing this year is I'm slowly replacing all the wheels. I had left these chairs a year at Edward Stone, and many of the wheels, ball bearings got busted out, so I'm slowly replacing those. For those I do replace, don't bust them back out again. I think you'll find that these chairs are more comfortable when you can roll a little bit, and we don't roll around the art room, period. Thank you. Make sure your projects are put away nicely, and please be patient during cleanup. I do have a YouTube channel, Mr. O's Art School. You can look it up. I do appreciate the subscribers. I keep trying to work and build that, and lately I haven't been adding a lot to the channel, but I will be again. Supplies list, tissues and cleaning wipes. These are very big for us. Cleaning wipes for your desk and stuff like that, but we can use soap and water. I'm just putting that out there. Some of you don't think you're supposed to use one cleaning wipe for an inch of a table. Tissues, we don't just use them for our nose, we use them for keeping our hands clean when we're working on messy art stuff. So please, if you can bring those, I would really, truly appreciate it. Behaviors. My intention is not to send anybody to the office, but I will, and I've done that. I've sent 4 people last year, and 2 of them dealt with cell phones. And then I had another situation where somebody got so angry with me, they just went to their cell phone, and that's not acceptable how you handle things. Again, you want to be treated like an adult, you have to act like an adult. Hallway, we can use it for private conversations. Everyone gets embarrassed if you talk in front, but then they refuse to go to the hallway to have those conversations, so you're having a conversation one way or another. I just rather keep it private. We don't want to be involved with drama, especially romantic drama. Again, don't bring that into the art room. I would want everyone happy at all times, but I know that's not going to be a reality. But we'll work through it together. Big thing is odors. Guys, good hygiene. If you're around people who smoke, vape, weed, let's not lie to each other and act like we can't smell it. We can smell it, and some of it is funky, and it needs to you need to wash your jackets, hat, and hair more often. If no one's ever told you that, I'm telling you that now. Deodorant is your friend. Toilet paper is your friend. Please use both regularly. And please dry yourself after you shower before you put the deodorant on. It'll work better that way. Remember, there are laws that I have to follow for gender and pronouns. Let's not have conversations about drugs that should have an S, and alcohol use, and also your sex life. This is not necessary in the art room. We don't need virgin cakes being delivered or any of that stuff, or people having those conversations, which are mostly made up so people can, look like they're popular. Let me tell you something. If you are engaging in these things, you will look back and regret a lot of it, or at least the way you're talking about it. People do go through these things. They don't, and you don't need to be encouraging them on poor choices. Okay, so MTTS, which I never remember what it means, is kind of like a day we can make up things, which is right currently is on Wednesdays, the first 20 minutes in the art room. It doesn't really affect what we do because I don't have hard deadlines. If I don't have hard deadlines, that means you're not truly ever behind until a grading period. And I'll talk about that a little bit later on. But Minga is a big thing. Again, this is coming from the school. You have to have a pass. Only one person can leave at a time. You cannot leave the first 10 minutes and last 10 minutes, period. There are emergency situations, and we will get you taken care of. Got to use your Chromebook, whatever. I know they're trying to lock it to the Chromebook. I don't care about cell phones right now. And you can't be any longer than 5 or 6 minutes. I'm kind of confused. I think it got changed to 6. Must have confirmation to go see the nurse. We can't just send you. And then you can see students are not allowed to be sent anywhere, period, unless they give you a pass beforehand and you bring it to me. So just be aware of that. I know other teachers let students do it. I'm just going by what the school's telling me. So please be aware of that, and I'm not those other teachers. Tardies, try to be on time. I understand situations come up. When you're tardy, come in quietly and sit down without bothering people. You will discover I won't bother you. And then I'll talk to you later about what's going on if it's a continuous thing. If you just tardy once, I'm not going to worry about it. Happens. When you're tardy every day, like I've had a few students, we do need to talk about those situations. I'm easy to talk to. All right. So if you're nervous about art, or this is like your first time really taking an art class, because you'll discover I'm teaching technique and higher level techniques. We're not doing coloring book type stuff. Here's how you can be successful. Doesn't matter what level of talent you have. You have to be open to learning. You got to be willing to learn the basics because you want to build those foundation skills. Now, number 2, believe it or not, is actually the problem I have with more talented people. Because they've been so talented for so long, they don't understand that they didn't learn the basics. Sometimes you have to take a step back to move forward. And you'll discover I'm very big with that, and that's why I have a group of students who are very loyal to the way I teach. Now, we also need focus, what you need to do, balance in your life, meaning don't be a procrastinator, saving stuff for the last minute, or just dwelling on one little area and then rushing the rest. I don't think you'll be happy with the results. And observation, references in and from life. We're not tracing in here, so we have to learn how to observe, where to get things to draw from. And I teach you throughout the classes. You're not going to learn all that. You're only going to begin to learn that in 2D Art 1. Kindness and understanding. There are many students and adults deal with physical challenges. I want you to succeed at your dream. Do not deny or be cruel to somebody else's dream. I'm going to stop right here, and I'm going to do the rest of this for tomorrow. So you guys, I will give you your first true assignment, and I hope the rest of your first day of this trimester goes well.